department stores, areas, salt stores, wherever you get your equipment from, hardware stores, they might be running out.
Yeah, some places, if you get yourself prepared this weekend, you might find yourself on the short end of things looking for certain supplies that might not be there. And we talked about this earlier, Gary, that some snow events in March, they become big-time snow events, so it's not uncommon for us to have the snow at all. But some of these stores might be low on stock just because they figure it's almost springtime. They get rid of some of that stuff. So as you prepare to get ready for the snow and sleet that could come our way this weekend, it's possible your nearby store might be out of things like shovels, snow blowers, ice melt. So a good idea is to call around, double check the items you're looking for are in stock, and given the potential that we have for some sleet in some areas, something like ice melt could actually really turn into a hot commodity.
We've sold a lot of ice melt this winter, and hopefully we'll be on the tail end of things after this storm. So it's one of those products that you don't want to end up too heavy on at the end of the season, and I can see why some stores would be out of that kind of merchandise by now.
And we did do some calling around earlier this afternoon. Most stores seem to have things in like ice melt and shovels and things like that. But an idea to keep in mind, instead of going to a big retailer, a nation retailer, something like that, go to more of a local mom and pop type store, if you will, because they tend to have more of that stuff in supply because they're not tied to the rules of getting things off the floor like some of the bigger corporations might be. So just something to keep in mind as we all try to plan for this weekend. And that's what you should be doing, Gary, in between days like tomorrow and into Saturday, getting things ready to go for what could come our way on Sunday.
And JD, you and Jeff and Kaylee and Michelle and I, our weather team's been analyzing this data as a weather team. Pretty complex storm.
Hey, there's so many things right now. We're still so many days out. A lot can change, but it's very interesting to say the least, and a lot of layers to this onion for sure.
That's right. We're going to unpeel some of those layers in just a few minutes, Mark.